Hey guys, I'm Dan, a 40-year-old NBA cards collector from Singapore. Today we'll be opening the NBA Hoops 91-92 box right here. I got this from eBay. It is a pretty cheap box. I think right now if you Google on eBay, if you search on eBay, you can basically find this box. The lowest price right now is basically $44, which I think it's pretty affordable. Okay, so let's open this up. Okay, there are a couple of inserts that we are looking to get in this set. You'll be trying to find league leaders, Michael Jordan. There's also inside staff inserts. I can't remember. There's a few more inserts which is very interesting. And right at the back, I have a couple of David Robinson cards. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of David Robinson. These are my childhood collection. Okay, this one, from what I heard from you guys, is actually known as the Sears. You can see it's very yellowish, but it's still in very good condition. All the corners are pretty sharp, and these are pretty pretty bad. Okay, so all of these are 91, 92 Robinson cards. Some are from series 2. Okay, hopefully we are able to get another league leader. I want to replace this, that's for sure. Okay, because it is very poor condition. So I have a Michael Jordan one for this one as well. Okay, so let's open this beautiful box right here. You have Dominique, Wilkins, Clyde the Glide, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Johnson, Charles Barkley, all the 90 stars. You have Larry Bird, Tim Hardaway, John Stockton, Robert Parrish right here. This is really awesome. I love the early 90s cards because you get to see some of the 80 stars as well, like Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale. So yeah, early 90s are very cool, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm trying to get series 2 as well, so stay tuned. I'll just be keeping 2 packs. Yeah, usually I keep 1 pack, but this time I'm going to be keeping 2 packs, or maybe even 3, because it's going to be way too long. The video is going to be very long. Okay, so I'll try to go fast. So many of you guys have actually asked me about the content. One even commented that if I were to upload any modern day cuts, you will unsubscribe. Come on. I'm actually trying to learn more about modern day cuts, so I'll definitely be opening more of the modern day cards. Okay, but of course my joy, my knowledge is still with the 90s. James Edward, Jerome Kersey, Armand Gilliam, very nice. And the Tyrone Mark Z books right here. Wow, 5'3". I love this guy. You know, I think there is a documentary about him as well. You know, about making dreams come true. He was actually bullied a lot when he was in high school or college. I think so. And yeah, he managed to make it to the NBA, which is an inspiration. Mookie Baylock, I like him as well. You know, I always mention that he looks like Michael Jordan. Tom Chambers, one of the best power forwards. Pretty aesthetic dunker as well. Very powerful dunker. And if you check out his stats, very impressive stats as well. Buck Williams, Rory Sparrow. The cuts are in very good condition. Dwayne Schnitzer. And we have the Naismith, I think his name is Naismith. Yep, Dr. James Naismith. Basically, the Hall of Fame is named after him. This is a very nice card. 100 years of basketball. So that's how basketball looks like in the past. Leather ball and like a wooden basket. Very cool. Got a nice Tom Chambers All-Star card right here. This is really cool. Tom Chambers, I think he played in the 80s as well. Okay, yep. Larry Brown, yep. Larry Brown, I think he wasn't, I'm not sure whether he coached Dennis Rodman before, I can't remember. Los Angeles Lakers team card right here. Oh, very nice. We've got a nice Michael Jordan and Karl Malone league leaders right here. Yep, scoring leaders. Karl Malone, I think, Mitch Richmond, Dominique Wilkins, they are always among the top scoring leaders in the past. Karl the Mailman Malone, I think that seems to be, is that Olajuwon? That's definitely Scottie Pippen right behind. Yep. Karl Malone, we have Bernard King right there, the Texas Massacre. Charles Barkley, Sir Charles. Okay. Patrick Ewing, Michael Adams, Dominique Wilkins, Chris Mullin, David Robinson, and Mitch Richmond. Those are the usual top scorers in the past. Very nice. I'm just going to top load this one. Our first Jordan of the day. That's pretty good. Okay, that's our first pack. Really enjoy opening these packs. Basically brings me back to my childhood, and majority of my cards back in the past, when it comes to 91 hoops, I didn't take care of the cards. We have no idea to like sort of like penny sleeve. I only penny sleeve my David Robinson, some of my David Robinson cards. Gary Grant, Chris Dudley, a huge dude. I think Chris Dudley, he had this incident with Shaq, and Shaq just pushed him and he threw the ball at Shaq. That was a very iconic scene. Jeff Malone, that's Clyde the Glide at the back. Tim Hardaway. I would say he's the best dribbler, one of the best dribblers in the 90s. You know, think of him like Kyrie of the 90s. Yeah, I would think so. Karl the Millman Malone, very cool. That seems to be the arm of, is that Olajuwon? Not sure. Karl the Millman Malone. He's really one of the best power forwards of all time. I would name him like top 3. Kenny Smith, great shooter. LaSalle Thompson, Lionel Simmons. Got a nice Olajuwon at the back. Derek Harper. Hakeem Olajuwon inside staff. Yep, that's the one that we are going to be finding as well. I'm not too sure whether there's an inside staff for Jordan. Probably. Okay, nice Hakeem Olajuwon. We've got our league leaders in blocks. Nice, very nice. So that card can just replace. I'm just gonna sleeve this later, otherwise it would just take too much of a time to watch. So we've got a nice Dallas Mavericks team card right here. Dallas Mavericks just tied with was it Clippers? I think so. I think the series is now tied at 2-2. I think so. It's pretty exciting. I'm hoping Lakers can make a comeback. I think right now the score is like 3-1. Hopefully they can come back. Yep. Eastern Conference All-Stars. This is a nice one. So you have your Dominique Wilkins, Brett Doherty, Robert Parrish, the Chief. Who is this? Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Is that Robinson? No, Robinson is in West. Yeah, Judge Jordan right there. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna Chris Ford. Oh, it's actually a Chris Ford card. Okay, I thought it's like a team card. But Noah Benjamin, Dara Griffith, David Wood, Ed Pinnicky, Michael Thompson, Scottie Pippen, very nice. Very nice. St. Vincent in the 1990 hoops, I think. It has a the Jordan in number 12, which is very cool. Charles Barkley, Sir Charles, still in 6s. And he was playing like a beast back then as well. AJ English, Moses Malone, 80 stars. So this is a nice one. I'm going to put this one right here. I'm going to be packing them later on. John Stockton. Beautiful. One of the best passers ever. I think he's a leader in assists as well as steals. New Jersey Nets. Oh, we've got a nice Magic at the back. BJ Armstrong. Jared Glass. Charles Oakley. That's Detlef Schrempf at the back. Sidney Moncrief. Don't have much impression of him. Buck Johnson. Willie Burden. Spot Webb. I like this guy a lot. He's basically 5'7". You know, I think pretty similar to Tyrone Brooks. Short but extremely explosive, very fast, and a beautiful Michael Jordan. Seems to be some surface damage right here, which is quite a pity. Michael Jordan, nice one. Did I pull this card before? I'm not sure. In the past, I'm not sure. I traded away a lot of my Jordan cards back then. A lot of them. Okay, I'm going to top load this. I have to top load Michael Jordan. So that's our first Jordan of the day, Michael's milestone. Terry Potter. Okay. Gene Littles. Sixes and a beautiful Magic. Class of 79. Beautiful. Right. Exciting. Wow, back-to-back Hall of Famers. Darren Walker, Donnell Valentine, Dan Morley. Wow. I can see Hakeem Olajuwon straight away. Beautiful. Jeremy Nose. Very beautiful Larry Bird card. I think we have 2 Larry Birds in this pack. Beautiful Larry Bird. Okay. AC Green, Brian Shaw, Charles Smith, good power forward. Joe Dumars, beautiful. That's the All-Star card. Gonna put it right here. Phil Jackson. Yeah, there used to be a lot of coaches cards. They printed so many. They printed almost every single player. And we've got a nice Larry Bird milestones. I think there are some scratches behind there, some printed lines right here. I'm sure that you can see. But anyway, I don't think I'll be grading some of this. I don't think I'll be grading any of this, I mean. I'm actually planning to grade some of my Jordans that I've recently put. I'll be showing you guys, like, you know, maybe in the YouTube shorts. I'm actually planning to submit it tomorrow. If you're watching this in US, you're probably watching this on a Monday or a Tuesday. So by the time you're watching this, I'll probably have sent some cards for grading. Majority of them will be Wemby's and some Jordans. Yep, Glenn Rice, who's a good player as well. Terry Cummings, Chucky Brown, Paul Pressey, Todd Lichty, Craig Allo, Jeff Hornacek, who is another great player. Otis Smith, Kevin Gamble, and we have the Chief, Robert Parrish. I like this guy. I actually bought his immaculate, not immaculate, National Treasures autograph, and it only costs $15. On-card autograph of the legend, because he's apparently not very popular. So I actually got it from eBay. $15. I think it's really cool to have it. Portland Trail Blazers. Okay, we are done with the first stack. Of course, you know, I have reserved 3 packs right there. Be careful opening these packs. We've got Magic again. Bernard King. Yes, I got 2 National Treasure. You can check out my shorts. I got the autograph of Bernard King as well as Robert Parrish, National Treasures, and both are very, very cheap. It's like $15 and $20 respectively. Kevin Willis, Vernon Maxwell, who is another good player, Glenn Rice, Terry Cummings, and another. Okay, seems like this is not. It has the same dots, so it's probably not surface issue. It's probably the photo. It's definitely not surface issue right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Do you guys have the same card and the same issue? Okay. So 2 Jordans so far. Pretty cool. I'm gonna top load this. Another Jordan. It's very nice. Terry Porter, Gin Littles, and another Magic. Cool. Let's open another pack. Look back at Moses Malone. Harvey Grant, the brother of Horace Grant. We've got John Paxson. I like him. He's a good shooter. Bernard King, Stacey King, two Kings, Morris Cheeks, Kevin Willis, Vernon Maxwell. They were all good players. And two of the best passers in the history of the NBA. John Stockton and Magic Johnson. And John Stockton, I tell you, I feel he's not known for his durability. He's never missed a lot of games. He's very fit. Karl Malone, All-Star card. Yep. Karl Malone, John Stockton, icons of the 90s. Atlanta Hawks, Moses Malone. Wow, this is a cool card. Yep. Pretty cool card. Let's open another pack. We've got league leaders in rebounds. Wow, Robinson actually averaged more than Rodman, but Rodman took over in the later seasons. Willie Anderson, KJ, nice. Hersey Hawkins. We've got Clyde the Glide and a beautiful Michael Jordan All-Star card. Seems to be in very, very good condition. Corners are really sharp. Centering, it's very good, I think. Not too sure whether this is considered a bit, closer to the bottom. I'm not exactly sure. But, yep, looks pretty good. Not a PSA 10, I suppose. Probably a 9. Very nice. Plenty of Jordans. 3 Jordans so far. And, if you consider this, that will be 4. 4 Jordans. Very, very cool. Put this one right here. Robinson and Dennis Rodman. Yep, very nice. I have to sleeve this. I'm sorry guys, I'm sleeving all the $1 cards. Larry Bird. And Chucky Brown. A beautiful Larry Bird. I'll sleeve him later on. I think we shouldn't spend too much time sleeving. Sam Perkins. Joe Dumars. Orlando Magic. Let's see how many Jordans we are able to find. Larry Smith. Isiah Thomas doing a layup. Rick Smith, I like him. 7'4" center, very humble guy, very nice guy, and not a beautiful Larry Bird. Wow, this one is cool. It's really cool. So the milestones inserts are very cool. It basically shows the stars in from different years. This was really young, class of 79. KJ. Chicago Bulls is there. Yep. Jordan is inside, so we are keeping it. We are keeping it. Got Moses Malone and Alex English. Milestones. Very nice. If you like this, please remember to subscribe because I upload quite a bit of 90s cards, trying to relive my childhood. Mark Price, one of the best shooters, very underrated, not in Hall of Fame. Houston Rockets. There's Kenny Smith right there, Vernon Maxwell. Yeah, that's Olajuwon. Sir Charles, very nice. Sam Perkins, Alvin Robertson, Sidel Threat, Orlando Woolridge, Joe Dumars, Hall of Famer, Eddie Johnson, John Sally, Danny Ainge, Rick Mahone, Jim Les, and Trent Trucker. We've got the Chief again. Beautiful card. Really, really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Robert Parrish actually said in an interview that he doesn't agree with Michael Jordan's way of leadership. Yeah, I mean, that is, yeah, pretty well known. Because I think Michael Jordan was pretty famous for being quite pushy, or maybe nasty is not the right word, but he's not that nice. Like, totally different to Robert Parrish in terms of leadership. Scottie Pippen, beautiful. And another Robert Parrish, seems to be the exact same pack. I'm not sure whether Michael Jordan base is in Series 1. It should be. Usually Series 1 will have all the stars. Chris Dudley. And Series 2, you have mostly majority of the bench players. Karl Malone, wow, this pack is pretty good. That is the inside stuff of David Robinson, if I'm not wrong. Cool. Okay, not the inside stuff. Very nice, I like this. Leave alcohol out. It's tough. I remember David Robinson once said he doesn't need alcohol to celebrate, to feel happy. I think so. Let's see. You don't need to use alcohol to have fun or feel more grown up. I never did. And I had a lot of fun and success. I'm thankful for my family. Yeah, he's a perfect role model. Yeah. So back then he already signed with his 50 below his signature, but sometimes it doesn't. Okay, Tom Chambers, Larry Brown, and LA Lakers. These cards are very nice, but of course they are not as glittery and shiny and expensive like the modern day cards. It's made of wow, this card I have been waiting for it as well. Yep, we do have that in the back, but you can see the condition is definitely not good. So I'm very, very happy to be getting a replacement. Very nice. You can see this is my old card. Very yellowish. And there you go. A new replacement. Happy. This is very cool. David Robinson versus Patrick Ewing. Very, very nice. I love the centers back in the past. Wow, this is the one. Yes, this is the one that I'm looking for. Beautiful Michael Jordan. I have the hoop series for this as well. The brown variation, the bronze version as well. And one of you guys actually told me that that is a very, very rare card. But I remember this set was not rare at all back then. I got this set, I think it came in a little box. And that box is around this thick. And it has the stars like the Ewings, the Robinsons, the Olajuwons, the Jordans, and that set. I had that set. But I discarded a lot of the cards. I still have the Rodman, I still have the Jordan, I still have the Robinson, I still have the Olajuwon, I think. I still have some of them, I think. Oh, again? Okay. Tom Chambers. Very fun pack to open, I must say. And it's really very value for money. $40, $44. Check it out on eBay. Some people are selling at $80, $70, but I think it's still so much more cheaper than the modern day cards. Spot web. And a beautiful Michael Jordan and Karl Malone. League leaders. I'm happy with it. Trying to get a top loader. Beautiful. A lot of Jordans, plenty of Jordans. Moses Malone. I don't really keep his cards, so I'm just putting in New Jersey Nets. We are almost halfway done. Yep, only halfway, guys. So perhaps next time I should just open half a box. I think that would be better. Bill Laimbeer. Yeah, he said he's the tough guy of the 90s. Derek Coleman, Rookie of the Year. Nice. This is his second year card, if I'm not wrong. Very nice. Another Michael Jordan. Wow. This is really Jordan galore. Not a super valuable card, but still a Jordan. Another John Stockton. I think this is the exact same pack again. Very similar pack. Nice Larry Bird. Sorry, I have to sleeve him. Bernard King, nice. Yep, same issue. Same issue. Is that I'm not too sure whether it's a paint wear. Totally no idea. Brett Doherty. Oh, this is a nice team card of yeah, we should keep this. A few more packs to go. Pretty happy to have put Jordan. The reason why I'm keeping some packs is because we can actually use it for another video next time, which is quite cool. Wow, we got Robert Parrish, James Worthy, 280 stars. Shawn Kemp. This should be Shawn Kemp. Yeah, very early day cards. Shawn Kemp, one of the most aesthetic dunkers in the 90s. Dennis Rodman, Defensive Player of the Year, guarding Scottie Pippen. That is before he actually dyes his hair blonde and green and pink and stuff like that. Most passionate rebounder, very weird guy, I must say. When he joined Spurs, he couldn't fit into the system. Robinson couldn't get along with him as well. That's Will Smith right there. Bernard King, very nice. Buck Williams and Robert Parrish, very nice. I'm gonna put this. Where should I put this? Right here. Another Robert Parrish. Beautiful. Joe Dumars. KJ. Inside Stuff. Tim Hardaway, beautiful. San Antonio Spurs team card, I like it. Same issue, surface issue. Or is it dirt? I'm trying to see if I'm able to clean it off. Nope. Del Curry, Steph Curry's dad. Chris Morris. Sarunas Marciulionis, iconic European. Reggie Miller, one of the best shooters. I feel he deserved a ring. Larry Bird, KJ, Chicago Bulls, Moses Malone and Alex English. We're just left with a couple of packs. Inside stuff, Robert Parrish. Plenty of Robert Parrish in this set. Karl Malone. Same pack again. Reggie Miller and Jeff Malone. Magic Johnson. This is a nice one. Very nice. We are left with a few more packs. Manute Bol, 7'7" from Sudan. Yep. Very cool. Like I told you guys, I used to love centers a lot, and I would spend time lying down on my bed just looking at the back of the cards, looking at their stats, looking at their height, and I didn't remember the width, but I remember every single center, the heights of the centers, because I really love centers. Clyde the Glide. Clyde the Glide he made a smart move. Moved to Houston Rockets and he got a championship ring. John Stockton and Magic Johnson, two best passers. Karl Malone, Pat Riley, famous coach as well, achieved a lot of things. I like the coach of Houston Rockets back in the past. Rudy, how do you pronounce his last name? Rudy, I can't remember. Rudy's something Vich. Yep. Oh, very nice Magic Johnson card right here. Beautiful. I'm just gonna sleeve everything later on. Tyrone Hugh. He's a very athletic player. Very, very powerful. Fast. Jumps really high. Wow, this card is plenty of scratches. Detroit Pistons, known as the bad boys in the 90s. Chris Mullin, one of the best shooters as well. Humble guy. Lenny Wilkins. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little flashback. Hopefully it reminds you a little bit of your childhood as well. Gary Payton, the glove, one of the best defensive players as well. If not for Jordan, a lot of them would have won rings, I would say. Like John Stockton and Karl Malone. Yeah. Moses Malone is another fantastic legend. Kevin McHale, I love the big three. I love Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. They are gentlemen. Really gentlemen. I'm not too sure. I didn't really watch a lot of the games, but I knew them as gentlemen that last time. Horace Grant, I like him. He made wearing goggles a thing back in the past. Whenever you see goggles, you know for sure it's Horace Grant. Reggie Miller, famous trash talker. I still remember. Right now it's actually very famous on Instagram. There was a scene where he scored a last-minute winner, and the camera pans over to Larry Bird, and Larry Bird knows what will happen in the next game, and Jordan just takes over the next game. Very, very cool. I love how social media it's able to show clips from the past, which is really, really good. At the same time, social media makes the game a little bit more complicated because there's a lot of negativity right now. Because if one player like plays a bad game, everybody will just be commenting on the social media. So it's not very healthy. It's not very healthy. So for Victor Wembanyama, he's a very disciplined player. He doesn't really spend too much time on his social media, on his mobile phone. He basically said in an interview that he basically switches off his phone at 9:30 p.m. So wow, very nice. This is our first Robinson All-Star card, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I mean of today's break. Yeah, so I really like the personality and the character of Victor Wembanyama. He reminds me of Robinson and Tim Duncan. So I have a very, very good feeling about the future of San Antonio Spurs. Yep, definitely. And for Wemby cards, I feel it is really a huge hype right now. Will he die down? I'm not too sure because I would say people don't really like good boys like Robinson is like Mr. Nice Guy, Vladi Divac nice. So yeah, people tend to like, a bit of controversy, and Wemby is he's really good. I think he might be different. Very nice. We have so many good cards in this box. I know these cards are not valuable because too many of them were printed, but check this out. So many stars, so many legends. It's really hard not to like this box. Love it. I really love it. Dennis Rodman, Defensive Player of the Year. Awesome stuff. A lot of scratches here and there. Bill Cartwright. Okay. Tyrone Corbin. Mark Jackson. One of the cards in the 1990s from Hoops, features the Menendez brother who murdered the mother and went to watch a New York Knicks game. That card, it's worth like $300, which is not bad. PSA 10 is worth about $300. Kevin McHale, nice. I like him. Yeah, so what I was trying to say is that, gentlemen, like people who, the Mr. Nice Guy, usually the cards are not worth a lot. But I think Victor Wembanyama might be very different. Because right now, everybody is just buying his cards. Yeah, including myself. But I'm not buying his cards because I want to jump onto the bandwagon, because I have been supporting Spurs for a long time. And I collected Robinson cards. I collected only a few of Duncan cards. Because when Duncan came into the league in 1997, I think, I was already not buying that many cards already. Yeah. So definitely, and 1999 onwards, when LeBron James entered the league, I totally stopped collecting, and I even watched lesser basketball as well. So a lot of the 2000 players, I don't really know them. Yeah. But I'm trying to learn more about the modern day players. Modern day players, of course, I know all the big guys. LeBron James, Steph Curry. You have the Giannis. You have your Doncic. You have your Jokic. Yeah, those are the huge players. I'm trying to learn more, definitely. Yeah, so I'll be doing a mix of 90s cards, as well as Maurice Trix is he's a fantastic player as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just keep some of these packs. Let's not open all of them. We can keep these packs for another video. I think that would be quite cool, since we already spent like 40 minutes, guys. Alright, thanks for watching this. Hopefully you enjoy this break. What I'll be doing in the next hour or so is basically to sort of like sleeve some of these cards, put some of them into binders, and yeah, thanks for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.